Okay, now the Gemara is going to question and wants to know, how do you know that it's our Mishnah is talking about a case of Erev Shabbos Ben Hashmashos, with one guy walking, one guy running? Doesn't say anything about that in our Mishnah. So here's where we learn about inference. We're going to use the Mishnah to teach us that it has to be talking about Erev Shabbos. Let's see the inference. Let's see how the logic unfolds. Put on your seatbelts and let's get ready. Mimai, from what do we base this teaching that our Mishnah is talking about a case of Erev Shabbos Ben Hashmashos? Miktane, we learn it, O Shehu Shneim Rotzen Patrin. We learn it from the case, the last case in the Mishnah, which says when two people are running, we're pater. Hasulo Lamali. Why do we need this last case of two people running the pater? What is it? What new thing is it teaching us? Hashta echad ratz ve'echad maholech pater. We already know that in the case of one guy who's running and one guy who's walking, they're both pater. So certainly kal v'chomer, in the case of one guy running and one guy walking, they're pater. Then certainly when both guys are running, you would be pater. So what does shahayu shneim rotzim puturin, that case, what does it teach us? Shnehem rotzim miboye. Why do we need the case of two people running? That's the third case of our Mishnah. Seems to be redundant. But the Mishnah includes it. Therefore, if the Mishnah includes it, it must be there to teach us something unique. That's our inference. Ella. Rather, it comes hachikamar to teach us. Echad ratz ve'echad mahalech pater. When it talks about a case of one guy running and one guy walking, they're pater. B'meh divarim amurim. When do these words apply? When do these words apply that they are exempt? Be'erev Shabbos ben Hashmashos. When it took place on Erev Shabbos ben Hashmashos. Aval bechol, on the weekday, you find a person, echad ratz ve'echad maholech, the guy is running and one guy is walking, on a weekday, chayiv. The guy who is running, he's chayiv. Shnehem rotzin. If two people are running, afil b'chol, on a weekday, patur, they would be exempt. So it's really only Erev Shabbos that behavior is acceptable if a person is running. And it also appears to be, we can infer, that the person who's walking, he's got to look both ways. If it's Erev Shabbos, he's in the street, he's got to know people are running. Amar Mar, and now the Gemara elaborates. Mar teaches us, Mode Isi. Isi agrees that our Mishnah is talking about Erev Shabbos ben Hashmashos. That when it's Erev Shabbos ben Hashmashos, Shehu Patur, the runner is exempt mifnei sharatz b'rishus b'erev Shabbos, because it's acceptable behavior. It's permitted to run in the street on Erev Shabbos. So the next part of the Gemara is going to talk about is who says that running in the street on Erev Shabbos is acceptable, that one is permitted to do that. You'll have to tune in to the next video.